Yo, what's up? It's MJK from Ballers Bridge, and it's a new podcast called Talk That Talk. This is episode one. We're going to sit down with hoopers from across the country, high school or college, and just talk hoop and more. I'm here with my co-host Aiden Tien and Adam Acewell Miller. For you guys that don't know Adam, he was a top 30 recruit in high school. He currently attending the University of Illinois, two-time Illinois Gatorade Player of the Year. Outside of hoops, Adam's been an activist in his home city, Peoria, for Black Lives Matter, and has hosted basketball camps for kids and has been a role model to many kids in his area. Y'all want to say what's up?
Yo, what's going on? Ace Wolf from Peoria, Illinois. Play high school ball in Peoria and Chicago. Just continuing the journey.
What's up? I'm Aiden. I'm Max's co-host. I'll be doing this with him weekly. Just want to talk to hoopers. I played high school basketball myself, but I'm just excited to talk to other hoopers about stuff going on in everyday life and all that, So we're going to start off talking about Mesh TV with Adam. That's kind of like where everything started, all those mixtapes and everything. I just wanted to get your insight on how it was like 8th grade freshman year, like getting all that recognition, like hooping and like being compared to Jamal Crawford and everything.
I guess at MSSTV, the camp, that camp kind of like, I was kind of it kind of showed like, it was like kind of my first big mixtape. So it kind of showed everybody like my play style. I'm kind of flashy. I could finish at the rim. I could shoot the ball. My bad about that.
Good.
I could play at the rim. I could shoot the ball. Just showing my skill, and that was my first time being on the big stage. So it kind of like gave me some confidence. That's all what a lot of people want. Big stages aren't all that. It's just it boosts your self-esteem. It lets you know that you're doing something good. And I think I went in that camp and I kind of knocked the ball at the park a little bit.
Yeah. And did you get your first offer at that camp or next year?
I think it was, I don't know if it was that camp, but I know it was that summer for sure. I got offered from Illinois that summer.
Yeah.
I believe.
Did that stick with you that Illinois is your first offer?
Yeah, it did. I kind of expected it, but it still was just, that was my first offer, and I ain't never been offered before. So, I mean, I'm just a kid trying to get offers at that point. So that was my first one. So I'm like, we got that out the way. Let's go ahead and try to get some more. Ever since then, the recruiting process has skyrocketed for me. All these 4 years, the 4 years I had of my high school career.
Yeah.
What was that like feeling like getting that recognition and like having those offers, like all that hard work that you put in all throughout your years? Like obviously you've been playing basketball since you were little and all that. Like those offers, was that like a great feeling, like a feeling of like just kind of like gratitude for everything that you've done?
Yeah, I was grateful. It was a good feeling. I worked so hard, so I kind of was like, I feel like I'm due. I worked so hard. I put in the grind every day. I prayed for it. My mom helped me out. Hello, my bad. Somebody had called me. But, I grinded for it. My mom helped me out a lot. It really was just, like I said, it was due. I worked hard, so everything that came my way, I was just grateful for it.
Gotcha.
Sure.
So your freshman year, you went to Peoria, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Peoria,
sophomore
man.
year, you decided to go to Morgan Park. What went into going to Morgan Park?
Going to Morgan Park, going to Chicago, the big city. Hold on, let me close this door.
You good?
Quiet them down a little bit, with my teammates right now. Going to Morgan Park, going to Chicago, the big city, it was different. Chicago is it's a grimy city, but it's a beautiful city at the same time. I just had to work harder. I had to fight for my role, fight for my position, coming in at a different school, you're not going to get along with everybody off the bat. So just coming in, having to work hard, restarting, honestly, and just, making a name for myself. I feel like when I went to Chicago, it was the best move I could have made because I was put on a platform to show everybody what I had, and I feel like I did a pretty good job of showing everybody what I could do.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And then, so sophomore year you play with Io, and this year you're playing with Io. A lot of people said, we've talked about this before, but a lot of people said if he was going back, you weren't going and stuff, but that was never your mindset. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you ready? Like, do you think you have an advantage because you've already played with him? You've seen his work ethic, he's seen yours?
Oh, yeah, of course. Me and Io, we played before anybody knew well, they always knew who we were, but like really our full like potential. So, it'd be good this year to play with each other because, he always got me. I'm always going to be right there. And I know I'm always have him. So, it's just going to be like I got your back, you got my back thing because what people don't know is players like us, we really like grinded for everything we had. So just being able to have him on my side, I know I got somebody I can ride with.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know the way he plays, he knows your spots, you know his spots type thing.
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's go to junior year at Morgan Park was like the year you killed, like nationally, like speaking. I'm pretty sure, I don't have the stats, but I think you averaged more points than Derrick Rose did in any of his 4 years, more points than Jabari Parker ever did, and more points than Jahlil Okafor ever did in Chicago. What junior year
Mm-hmm.
was the switch? Was like you're the man type thing?
Um, my team, I wouldn't say we weren't good. We weren't as talented that year. So it really was on me to do a lot of the scoring. And I just was like, my coach, Nick Irvin, he helped me embrace that role. He helped me say, just go be a killer every night. And I just tried to do that every night, put the ball in the hole, get buckets. I worked for it. We worked after practice, before practice, 3-hour-long practices, just going hard, getting reps in, just even playing defense, getting extra reps in and that. And to be able even to score like that, you have to have a good motor. So just getting in the best shape I could to score the ball like that high of a stroke was just I had to do extra work. And I think my coach and just the work I put in helped me out a lot to do that. And I really wanted to set myself apart from everybody in the city and the state and show everybody in the country who I was and that I could really like put the ball in the hole at that high of a level.
Yeah,
Sure.
especially in Chicago where every year you guys have at least someone get drafted. So it's crazy to
Mm-hmm.
think like how many people you played against that have already been in the league and stuff, seen success. Like you play against Taylor Horton Tucker, and he's all over the Lakers Twitter page right now as they're about to make their postseason run.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wild thing about. So then that year, you went to AAU, obviously with Mac Irvin Fire, and with Marcus Watson Jr., who plays for Morgan Park too. If no one knows him, he's a point guard going to Western Illinois. Definitely tough. If you
He's
don't know
cold.
Marcus
He's
Watson,
cold.
yeah, check out Marcus Watson.
For sure.
Yeah, and Brandon Weston too. So like, I was gonna ask, do you think that gave you all an advantage for your senior season going in with Izzy, Marcus, and Brandon?
Yeah, for sure. We like I said, talent. We gained more talent, and we just had some dogs. Like we just had some dogs, and I feel like that was gonna. I feel like if we could work harder than everybody every night, then we could win any game. That's just what it was. We didn't have a big man, but I knew we had people that would work hard and they would play defense. So that's all we need to do, on the scoring end. Me, Marcus, Brandon Weston, we took a huge portion of the shots, but our teammates filled in their roles, they rebounded, they played defense, they passed the ball. So I feel like that was a good thing for us that year. We lost a couple big games, but in the end, I really believe we would have won the state championship.
Yeah, y'all
Definitely.
were hot at the end. Y'all coming off a couple big wins.
Just like a note,
Yeah.
I've been watching on like lately, like I've just been bored watching basketball. I've been watching a lot of your like Morgan Park games and stuff like that, junior and senior year. I feel like Max was talking about how junior year, like you were that dude, you were killing it and stuff like that. And senior year, obviously they brought on the doubles, the triples on you because they got to. But I feel like senior year, you were a lot more efficient. You were a lot more patient. You were coming off screens. You were letting your teammates, like they were playing off you more, which was like nice. You were coming into that leadership role. So do you think that like kind of matured you for college a little bit? Because like you have to make those reads a lot quicker now, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. Coming into college, even before I mean like my junior year, all I looked at was roles. Like it depends whatever setting I'm in, whatever role I feel like I can that best fits myself. I'm gonna try to go hard at it. Like my senior year, I knew people were gonna try to double me, probably send me to my right and have a help side guy sit in the paint because we didn't always have multiple shooters on the floor. So I just tried to hit my spots where I could shoot it, pass, so they can make an extra pass and just really be efficient. I just really tried to be efficient that year. It's funny that you pointed that out because I did try to be more efficient and I was more efficient. Averaged more assists. I think I averaged more rebounds. I think like all around I had like 5 or 6 triple doubles my senior season. So really just being an all around player, knowing to make that extra pass like in college, making point guard reads was a big thing I had on my mind senior year.
I think we talked about that too. Your junior year, going into your senior year, when USA camp, we talked about before, like your role, like, because like honestly, like at Illinois, you're not gonna be putting up 40 shots a game. Like sometimes you do at Morgan Park, but you talked about like having a role at USA where you're not like shooting every time and stuff like that, and you liked that. It was like cool to be able to see yourself fit in a role where like you're not necessarily like the star, where you're surrounded by a lot of stars, which is like what it is like in the NBA. And like you thrive in that situation, and you had one of the best camps out of anybody. I think ESPN said you were top 7 performers at the USA camp that term.
Yeah, I feel like when I play with elite talent, and it brings out the best in me. You know, sometimes I'm one of those guys who, I wouldn't say weak talent, but guys who not as skilled as me, I tend to let my game go away. That's one of my biggest flaws. But especially when I play against talent, I feel like it brings the best in me. Like notable game, Texas Titans. Another game, we played with Scotty Barnes and Isaiah Todd's team. So I feel like the biggest games bring the most out of me because I tend to become more focused, and it just brings the best out of me.
Yeah.
Whether I'm shooting the ball 40 times or whether I'm passing the ball 40 times, it doesn't matter. I just want to win.
Yeah. That Texas Titans game they got the clips online. If y'all haven't seen that game, you were pulling up from deep that game. You were locked in. That was one of the better AU games of the year for sure.
I was just watching the Simeon game. That shit was heated a little bit.
Which one?
The one this year. It was at home at Morgan Park.
Oh yeah, I started off cold. I heated up at the end.
Yeah, for real. They were coming at you they were gimmicking you with everything. That was crazy.
Yeah.
There's those games get mad chippy. It's crazy.
Sure, that's Chicago for you.
All right.
Hey, do you want to do the next one?
Oh yeah, for sure. All right. So you're obviously at Illinois now. Me and Max, we just wanted to talk to you about kind of like how's the process going for you. Like obviously we got like the pandemic going and everything, but like you're locked in with your teammates. So like we kind of want to know how's the college life for you with your teammates at Illinois so far.
College life is slow, but I mean it's the college life. You know, I'm living in it. The pandemic college life. It is what it is. But I'm just glad to be able to start building a bond with my teammates. You know, getting into workouts, learning the offense early. Just doing what we can do with the time we have with each other and in the gym. Learning the most from my coaches. Being a sponge. I ask a trillion questions while I'm in the gym. Getting up a lot of shots. You know, trying to be perfect. Just I don't know. I'm living that college life. I'm just being me. Still same old Ace Wolf, Adam Miller. Just taking it day by day.
Do you like having all the facilities, all the weight rooms like at your disposal and stuff like that? Having teammates shoot with you, coaches, all that.
Of course. I love all the trainers. I love Coach Jet. I love our trainer Fletch. He's amazing. And he just had a baby. Shout out to him. He's getting us right. I've gained like 10 pounds since I've been down here. It's crazy. I'm like 190 now. Um, Man, my verticals increased. I checked it. I don't remember what it was. I checked it. I gotta check it again. I'll probably be able to show you guys that. But just being able to work with the coaches and learn the offense and learn the plays and the defenses is just the best thing for me because I want to be when it's time to go and they say we can get back on that floor. I'm gonna be ready to go.
The NCAA said no matter what, there's a tournament this year, so we'll see, bubbled up or not.
Yeah, I think we're gonna put on a show for a lot of people. We
Yeah,
got
I
a
was
lot
gonna
of
ask.
pieces.
I was gonna ask you, do like when you're at practice, do you realize like you guys have a shot? Like, does it feel like that? The culture?
Yeah, it feels like that. I feel like this year, I feel like we're gonna win a lot of games. I feel like we could get like a couple chippy ones, but the chippy games and every loss is a lesson. So I feel like even if we lose, we just gotta take it as a lesson. When that tournament time comes, I feel like we're gonna be at a good position. Like maybe, it's you when you're a team. It's always some things you gotta rough out. You gotta get better at. It's some morals you gotta change. Some roles gotta be set. But I feel like by that tournament time, we will be like a top 5 team.
Yeah, I agree.
So, we kind of touched on it a little bit, but like, when did you know, like, definitely like Illinois was it? Like, when like that was home for you?
When they hit a switch and they started winning games and they started playing better, and I started seeing everybody just being them. I felt like at the start of the year, everybody were what was like static. They weren't themselves. Once I seen like all the pieces come together, that's when I'm like, yeah, I could fit in this. Even though no scenario is going to be perfect. Anybody that thinks they're going to a college and it's just going to be perfect and it's just going to be hand given to them is not like that. Like you're going to struggle. Nobody's future just right in front. So just things I had to work through. But I feel like here at Illinois, it was the best for me. I'll be able to see my family. I can keep my head on straight. And really just, I feel like I play my best basketball.
So, me and Max, like we've been really like talking about this lately, and like it's probably going to be a topic we're going to talk to pretty much every single player about it. It's definitely the G League and players getting paid with that. Like, so I don't know if the G League ever talked to you or anything like that, but I want to know your thoughts about players getting paid, players going to the G League, like them all teaming up and stuff like that.
Yeah, I talked to the G League. I don't really want to talk about the conversation we had, but because that's private. But yeah, I talked to them. They're cool. I honestly think the G League is wonderful. I think it's great. You paying players early. I mean, we're making a brand off ourselves so early, and a lot of people pay to come see us play. Why not? I mean, you see the NCAA has to change their rules next year. So, I mean, you're going to be playing against guys who are trying to get in the NBA, so it's going to be the best competition. I feel like college is probably a little bit more set up, but, the G League is right under the NBA, so, I mean, you're still going to get looked at. But I feel like it's good. I feel like, I don't know, a lot of players will be able to get the chance to do it, but the ones that get to and are doing it, kudos to them, because that's a wonderful thing, and I feel like they're on the best path. College isn't always everybody's story.
Do you ever think like college is going to become obsolete in a way? Do you think at college basketball is going to like take a back seat to the G League life at all, or no?
No, because I believe sooner or later, they're gonna start paying players. Like I honestly believe that. Like certain players are gonna get more because of the brand they build and who they become and just everything. Like it's so much that we can do that but we have to follow NCAA guidelines, this and that. I feel like they're going to loosen up because there's going to be a lot of opportunities for a lot of players to do other things. And I feel like the NCAA is going to loosen up.
Yeah, I agree. And like, did you ever see the post that was on, I think like Tipton or something posted, it was like some like brand or something did like how much money players could make off their, like high school players could have made off their likeness in high school.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Jalen Green was like 500,000. I think Like, so yours, like, to the equivalent would have been like, you could have made like 100 or something crazy like that. Like, how much 100
Yeah,
would have helped you out just like to have? Like, think about that. And they're probably gonna allow that in
yeah,
5 years to allow players to make money off their likeness.
yeah. Of course, because I mean, a lot of players' dream is get to the NBA because like yeah, of course we were playing basketball and we love it, but that's gonna be our job. Like that's gonna be what we do to make money for ourselves. So, you know, I feel like if my brand is getting built now and people are coming to see me play and I can make money now, why wouldn't I? That's how I think of it. Like what's stopped me? I don't see myself signing any papers, so why wouldn't I be able to? I'm not signing my life away, but it's a hard topic. But I believe sooner or later that people will start getting what they're worth.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think within the next 2-3 years, it'll all be
Definitely.
resolved.
And once they allow high school players to start going to the NBA, it's going to get even worse because it's just going to have to force the NCAA's hand even more.
Facts.
Yeah, true.
And I think the NBA is gonna try to do that on Monty Bates this year if he doesn't reclass up because they don't want him
Oh
in
yeah.
college. They want him right away. They want him. He's gonna bring in all that money.
Yeah, actually, for real. Well, didn't
Yeah.
the NCAA say that you can make money off your name? You just can't sign deals. Is that what it was?
Like I think it's like in some states in 2021 that's allowed. I'm not positive on
It's
that.
like your likeness or
I
something
know
like that.
California signed it and Florida signed it, but some states haven't like signed the bill or something.
I don't get that. I feel like it's either got to be universal or it's not. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
For sure.
that's 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 definitely something that's going to be on the up in front
Like
for
at 50
like
years, people are gonna look
NCAA.
back on
Yeah,
it and be like, how is that not allowed?
yeah.
I could make money off my likeness and I go to college. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
Like,
yeah, but you bring in money and you can't. I don't bring in any money to school, so
yeah. That doesn't make
it makes
any
zero
sense.
sense. But
But it'd be like that though. Yeah. All right, I got a few quick hitters for you. So just some light questions. We've been talking heavy about basketball, but I got some other questions. So, what's been in the rotation for music lately?
oh man. I got Lil Baby in there. I got some Young Boy. I listen to DCG from Chicago. The DCG brothers, they're really good. Go check them out. Man, it ain't really changed that much. I got Juice WRLD in there. That's like my big bro. Rest in peace to him. Yeah, I'm rocking with Lil Baby. He the hottest out. Last year I said Young Boy the hottest out, but I got Baby right now.
You don't miss right now.
I got a question. If three rappers, you get three, get to drop your name in a song in 5 years or so. Say you win that natty this year, they dropping your name in a song. Like those three rappers, which three? Top three.
One, Chief Keef.
I
I just
knew
want
it.
him.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say
Sosa.
For sure.
that.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you good. Evan keep hitting your line to play UFC.
All right. You said what?
Evan keep hitting your line to play UFC.
Yeah, there's a couple people hitting my line.
Yeah.
What shows you've been watching
For
lately?
the screen. What shows? Man. What have I been watching? Netflix. What I've been watching? Man, I ain't been watching nothing. I've just been on YouTube watching. I just been on YouTube watching some of the Illini games last year. Watching all the games, all the whole games. Just watching them, trying to see what I can do on the court and pick my spots.
Max, you want to ask your question? You thought of it before.
Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, this is a good one. So you could go to school with any 5 kids in your class, like one point guard. If you want to put yourself with a point shooting or small, whatever, it doesn't matter. But like 5 kids in your class, 2020, who you going to school with?
Cade Cunningham and Jalen Green for sure.
Yeah.
Off bat. Man.
You getting Josh
That's
out of
a
there or
hard
what?
question because I rock with a lot. Huh?
You getting Josh out of there or not?
That's what I'm saying. Man, Because I want to put Sharif in there. I want to put Caleb in there. I want to put DJ in there. I want to put Josh in there. BJ. Oh, man. All right. Here we go. Okay. No favoritism. I'm just putting it. No favoritism. Okay. I'm going to put me at the point. No. It's positionless at this point.
Position is
because
fine.
we all do all
nowadays.
Yeah, position. We got Cade Cunningham, me, Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, and Scotty Barnes.
Five.
That's a tough 5.
I think Scotty Barnes is like the perfect. I know you boys are like great complimentary player. Fits could fit on any team in the country. Just walk in and fit.
Yeah,
that's true.
They can play for any school and any system.
Yeah.
All right, Adam. You got to be one NBA player in a certain moment. Like, who are you gonna be? Like example, like you could be Dame, that sidestep 3 against Paul George. What you taking? All time NBA moment.
All time NBA moment. Oh, Jordan when he against the Jazz when he
crossover
pushed through. Yeah. Oh my God, I never seen nothing like
Second
that.
greatest player of all time.
For game. I've never seen something like that for game. That's not cool. I've never seen somebody get game like that.
Yeah.
I said Kyrie
I'd rather have somebody
sidestep.
hit a full-court shot. I'd rather somebody hit a full-court lucky shot.
Like Nabari's this year?
Yeah, they make me scared and hit game.
Facts.
At the age of like 33.
Yeah. When you're a second greatest player of all time, though, anything's possible. When you're right after LeBron.
A second greatest player of all time?
Yeah. You heard me?
This is my order. I got Jordan and LeBron tied. I can't.
Oh, all right.
I got them tied. But I got Kobe second.
Yeah, I agree.
I got Jordan the best because he changed the game and like his influence and the way he just did what he did out of like what is he doing? Like nobody's doing what he's doing, and just the mentality. And I got LeBron because he's like the most complete NBA player. Like he's the NBA player. Like, if you was to make the best NBA player, you had your eyes closed and you were to pick pieces, it would be LeBron.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be Jordan. Jordan is just defied. Jordan defied all the rules, and he just broke it and just did what he did. Like that's why I think Jordan. I give him a slight edge just with the mentality. I think.
I like that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite jersey you've ever worn?
Favorite jersey I ever worn? It probably would have been my USA jersey this year, but I didn't get to wear it. But I'll probably say my Morgan Park neon green jersey.
Those ones are so tough.
Orange ones are fine. You guys had
sophomore year. I played against both. Yeah, we did have a lot of nice jerseys.
Yeah, y'all had the heat.
But I'll say that one. I liked how it fit. That's why. I liked how it fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sent it to me. It's at my brother's house. I gave it to him for a present.
Oh, damn, that's nice. I saw that there now that I didn't they sent like all of them. Or you had to like get them or whatever.
Yeah, I should have posted it.
That's nice. What's a favorite hoop shoe of all time?
KD6s and the Kobe. KD6s, nah, not in order. KD6s and Kobe. I forgot the numbers. Okay, I'll say I think it's the Kobe 4s that I have from the Nike Elite Camp. I think this is the 4s or they were the 5s. One of the two that they gave us. The you know which ones those were, MJK?
Which camp?
The undefeated Kobe's that I have. They're like I wore them this year.
No, yeah, I know
those the 4.
I don't know what number they are though. I'm not good with numbers.
They either the 4s.
Yeah, okay.
Them two shoes.
Those are fire though. Those are
yeah. Oh no. The
nice.
Kobe's I wore at the MSHTV camp. Them are my number one. Them number one.
Okay. So you big Kobe.
I felt so good in those. I felt like I actually like Jamal Crawford in them shoes. I feel like I could cross anybody and go anywhere on the court. I need to get them. Proving them again.
I just bought some LeBron 10s. LeBron 10 is my favorite shoe, for real.
LeBron's too heavy for me.
Yeah,
I need something light. Soccer player.
I'm a Kyrie guy. I like the Kyries, and I don't like Kyrie, and you know that.
I like the Kyries too.
Kyries are tough.
They're like in the middle section of my favorite.
Yeah.
The middle section of my favorite.
They feel light on me. That's why I like them. But I think it's because I used to wear LeBrons. That's why they feel light.
LeBron
It
tends
just
to be
depends
mad
on your foot,
comfortable.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Sasquatch feet, so I need those LeBrons.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, toughest defender you've ever played against, and who's a player that you most look forward to matching up with?
Toughest player that ever defended me?
Yeah.
Toughest player that ever defended me.
Those triple teams, all 3 of them.
Man, yeah.
What about from USA camp? We'll narrow it down a little bit.
From USA camp, toughest player that ever defended me. Oh man, I don't really know. It wasn't really nobody that just was like shocked. It was nobody that shocked me. I say Scotty Barnes, but he's like so big that he could really lock down anybody. But Scotty Barnes, he's a lockdown defender because he'll guard 1 through 5. That's why I like him. He'll guard 1 through 5. It was hard getting past him.
And then who's someone who are like, yeah, I'm cooking him?
I'm cooking him?
Yeah, you're like, I'm excited to play him. You're like, I'm giving him 30.
Like a top player?
Sure, yeah. Why not?
Um,
if you want. Or if it's one of your friends, if you want to say anyone.
a top. Oh, hold on. Before we go, a player that defended me was probably my teammate Marcus Watson.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, like they're different defenders though. Marcus isn't like a guard 1 through 5. Marcus is gonna like kill you, like make you work everything you got. Every dribble you're gonna be.
Whoever brings the ball up the court, you're gonna have a struggle. The only person I didn't see struggle bringing the ball up the court against him was Cade, but I think Marcus didn't really try to go at him like that. But it was Cade. That was the only person I didn't see him like take the ball from. He usually take the ball from everybody at least once or twice.
Yeah.
But somebody I just love to play. How about this? Somebody I love to battle.
Yeah, that's a better question.
Yeah, I like that.
Somebody I love to battle, Caleb. I've been battling him since I was in like 4th grade. I love going against Caleb because I don't know. He fuels my fire. I want to kill him, and then after the court, it's just like all laughs.
That's cool. I like that.
Well, quick Marcus story, just to shout out Marcus because I think we both know he extremely underrated. When y'all put in New Jersey players this summer, Debris had 41 with 5 minutes left in the game. He ended up with like 43, and Debris is 6'8", and Marcus is 5'11", maybe 6 feet. And they put Marcus on him, and I was like, why is Marcus guarding him? And he didn't score besides 2 free throws for the rest of the game. Once they put Marcus Austin, Debris had 9 inches on him. Marcus went full court on him, and this dude could barely even get the ball in his hands. And then y'all ended up winning.
Nah, Debris, his defense is OD. I'll be trying to tell. His biggest thing is like smaller guards because if they faster than him, then he'll have a struggle. But like anybody who's like taller than him and slower, you're having trouble. I'm having trouble, so I knew Debris was gonna have a little bit of trouble.
Yeah. All right, one of the last questions we got. What part of your game are you working on the most right now?
Part of the game I'm working on the most, man, everything. I remember I used to say like, man, when I first started playing basketball, I used to pass the ball every time. Then I was like, I got to score, and I worked on scoring. Then I was like, I got to be able to shoot, so I learned to shoot. Then I was like, I got to be a PG, and I learned to be efficient this year. But one of the things that I always stuck with me was I talked to Bobby and Cardi because I was like, yo, I feel like I'm putting in the work. Why is everybody's scout report saying I need to be a PG? Because I feel like every role that somebody has told me to do, I feel like I do it. And then most of the time the role is to be a shooter and just work off the wing. So I'm like, I just do it. He was like, do you think when Dame was coming up, they told him to stop being a scorer? So then I thought about it. I'm like, nah, they probably didn't say that. But he's a point guard in the NBA. So really, I'm just like, I'm going to just do what I do best, get better at everything on the floor, and just let my game play out. I feel like I'm going to be the best me at that point. Just do my role on whatever team I'm on.
Sure.
I agree with that. That's about it. And we talked about this before, and it kind of goes off that, like, floor spacing opens up as you get to higher levels, which I think we have talked about, like, how much that complements your game personally, floor spacing. When you have more floor, and like especially you out in high school, I think the sky's the limit.
Oh yeah, like even when I play like scrimmages with the NBA guys, like it's like second nature to me, because I don't know, that's floor space. I feel like I'm too shifty for honestly too shifty for one person to stay in front of me. So, college is filled up, but I feel like we'll be good. We got Kofi, so we got some pieces to help me space the floor out a little bit. So, I'm always find ways to slip through my way and get buckets here and there and get some assists and get some steals. Just do what I do. Just be me. I'm just be me. I'm always find ways to do that.
Definitely. Oh yeah, we gotta wrap this thing up. We only got a few minutes left of recording, but we thank you a lot, Adam, for coming on. Appreciate you being the first one on, and we wish you best of luck this season. Definitely check in with you soon.
Thank you. No, appreciate y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing. This is definitely good. I like the questions y'all asked. It was some cool questions. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.